So I guess we're going live, guys. Thanks for joining me, and you're gonna have to bear with me. This is, like I said, my first one, so let's see how it goes. Hi. So I thought I would do this as a little bit of a practice, and I wondered what else to talk about. So I know the video quality doesn't seem to be too great, guys, so I do apologize about that. If I ever want to do this live streaming, I think I have to get a better camera. I'm using just the one on my laptop at the moment. So I thought I would give you a little bit of my story whilst I would play around with this little application that I've got and see how it's going with the live stream, so I can prepare for my the draw for the competition that I'm doing. So we're starting with the time is 1983 in a place called Manchester. So I usually tell people that I'm from Manchester, but actually I'm from a little small town called Shaw, and that's around 17 kilometers from Manchester. Yeah, and then when I started in cooking and things like that, I never actually I never knew what I wanted to do, you know. So what I decided is I bought my mum a cookbook, and because my mum was a single parent and it was difficult for her, I was always eating at grandma's, and she'll tell you now that we used to cook when I was small, but I don't remember that. So I bought her, as a bit of a joke, I bought her a cookbook, and this cookbook I used to cook from my family, and then this what inspired me then to be a chef. So at the age of 14 years old, I bought her this cookbook, and it was the time in school when I wanted to decide which direction in life I wanted to go, and I chose to be a cook. So I'd found a job in a place called the Roebuck Inn restaurant. This was a little 50-seater restaurant, and doing British food, things like that. And after, I went to college. This is Tameside College that I went to. We have an intruder. We have an intruder here. Who is this? My little Janie. My little Janie. This is my daughter Janie. Yeah. Come and see what I'm doing, yeah? So I'm telling the people about my life, Janie. Yeah? Okay. So after college, there was a group of hotels from Oxford, and they were giving apprenticeships. So what I decided to do is I took a chance to go down to Oxford and work in this group of hotels. And this group of hotels was called the Four Pillars Hotels. And they had many hotels all around Oxford, and I got some really great experience. And for 2 or 3 years I worked there, and then I moved on to this place. This was Haythrop Park, where I met one of the best chefs, and I'd learned so much from this guy. This was like a big manor house. It was really beautiful, and the food there was absolutely amazing. And I'd always wanted to be, after that, I always wanted to work on cruise ships. So this is something I'd always wanted to do, work on a cruise ship. So all my life, when I wanted to be a chef, because I love to travel, I thought, let's go and try to be work on the cruise ships. And when I became 20, I had to wait till I was 21. And then, after I was 21, I was able to join a company called Oceana, and they had a beautiful ship called the Regatta. And from there, I worked for a couple of seasons on there, and then after that, I decided I came back to England, and I worked up and down the country in many different hotels, restaurants, and different places like that. And from this is where I gained quite a lot of my experience as a chef, because I got to meet many different people. Many chefs get different ideas, stealing all the ideas. I go 1 month there, I go 2 weeks there, I go 2 months there, and this was a massive great experience for me. So I really learned a lot from there. So time had gone on, and we get to 2009, and I was getting older, and I realised how much money I'd saved on the first cruise lining ship, and I thought, let's go back on the cruise ships. So after that, I found another company called Amma Waterways, and they did river cruise ships from Amsterdam to Budapest. And I worked on there I started as a regular cook, and I made myself up to an executive chef. And here we are at Christmas time, and having a little bit of fun just at the end. I mean, the seasons were very long. It was a very difficult experience. And this is where I met my partner now, Petia. Petia also was working on the ships, and from this is where we became. I met her on a different ship on 2012 on the Amabella, and we spent a couple of years together. And then what we actually did is, I first came to Bulgaria at the end of 2012. This is my experiences in Bulgaria. We travelled all around in the winter in Elena. This was just recently, Jenny. Here is Veliko Trnovo, and actually we travelled quite a bit around in Bulgaria actually. And we had a really great time during this time. And actually, what I found is, what I did. Are you going? No, you're gonna stay. Yeah, yeah. So this is when I started to enjoy actually playing. What's she doing now? She's playing with the she's playing with the Rudolph. Somebody bought her a Rudolph for Christmas time.
Not Rudolph when I go for my teeth. They give this.
They give you so when you had a problem with your tooth, yeah, this is what they did. They give you this stuff, did they? Yeah, okay, so actually, it was in Christmas time. This is very relevant actually, because it was in Christmas time that I came to Bulgaria for the first time. And yeah, it was a really great experience. We travelled around a little bit. And actually, this is when I first started enjoying to make movies, believe it or not. So I'm going to find now, because I didn't organise this one, which was a little bit silly of me. It was a time that here we go. Yeah, this was one of my first movies that I found. So here, it was the very first movie I made off my iPhone. I had a brand new iPhone, and this is the first thing I made. And here we have the second one, the second video that I made. Yeah, so this was my first videos that I started to make, and from there I really started to enjoy it. Yeah, this one is also full of entertainment. She also loves to entertain the people as well. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know where she gets it from, but yeah, definitely she likes to entertain the people. So, I believe somebody said
tomorrow we're going to birthday.
You're going to the birthday. Jana's going to go to her birthday tomorrow, so she's very happy about that. Hi, Miroslav. Yeah.
What?
Miroslav and Filipina, hello to you as well. Welcome.
Miroslav.
She also has a friend. She has a friend, Miroslav, and she doesn't really like him too much. She had a few issues with him. So then from there, my time in Bulgaria, yeah, we spent a lot of time on the ship with Petia, and we decided one year is now the time that we should actually stop to work on the ship. And during this time, it was, I think it was around 2014, Christmas time. And it's amazing that I actually have this on camera. But came some really, really great news. And this is me at Christmas time getting the good news.
So Santa Claus is coming. I was planning to put it up on the Sunday under the tree, no Sunday. These are my presents. Did you remove the prices, Bombolo?
I just scratched it off. It was too difficult. I was trying.
The box I just found.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That's the only one in the world. It's just one piece. It's leather. Yes, and should fit that thingy. We try and
You try to have an iPad.
with the guy there, but his iPad was in the cover, but very fat cover from leather was. So and was just a little bit, but yours is smaller, so should fit. One more thing.
Huh?
I'm pregnant.
Serious? Yeah. Really? Are you joking? No. It's good. Oh, This is what you
Yeah,
want.
because you are under the record now for this your face. So Santa Claus is coming.
So sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. It went a little bit crazy. It went a little bit all over the place. What are you doing, Jenny? Yeah. So she told me she was pregnant. She recorded me while she did it. Yeah. So that I wasn't able to say anything. And this was a really crazy thing. Pregnant with this little one here, you know. So I was over the moon, absolutely happy. I was a bit shocked that she was filming me at the time, but then what else can I say, you know? And actually, we spent a bit of time traveling around. Just before she was pregnant, we went to Asia, and we went to South America, Central and South America, and we decided that we never actually wanted to live in the UK or in, well, it's not that we didn't want to live in Bulgaria, but I wasn't good with the language. I wasn't good with the language, so we decided to try a neutral country. And her sister actually at the time was working and living in Spain. So we decided, why not try Spain, you know? So we moved to Fuengirola. It's kind of like mini England, to be fair. So it wasn't too much like being out of England, except it was a different country, nice hot weather, and we really had a great time over there. And this is our time in Fuengirola. This is Gianni by the beach.
By the beach?
By the beach, yeah. Oh, you know, actually, it doesn't really. Let's try to check again.
How do you know I'm there? How do you know I'm there?
Actually, in Fuengirola, there was a really great. Here, as you can see, yeah.
Daddy, look, I'm flying.
You're flying, Johnny.
Yeah.
They had this wonderful. I will try to do this one again from the beginning. Yeah. Right. So we had an amazing view, as you can see. This was from our balcony, and this was a nice little zoo in the middle of the park. And during the time, they had this Fiesta de los Pueblos, which is like a fiesta of the towns, and this is all different villages, and they came, give their food and all things like that. During the time, I had to work at a place called Nikki Beach. I take a step down I was executive chef before, and then now I had to become a pastry chef. As you can see, this was in a beach club. Yeah. And we had three really great years there in Spain. But then, obviously, the money wasn't so great. We weren't living a bad life, but we wanted to move back to Bulgaria. So it was time for me to come and go back on the cruise ships. So, but in Spain, while we were in Spain, we travelled all around. We went here to Barcelona, went to Madrid, Valencia. To the Luna Park, yeah, to the Luna Park, your favourite. Here is when I was at the oldest restaurant in the world in Madrid. Yeah, this was the oldest restaurant.
So Santa Claus is coming. So Santa Claus is coming.
Yeah, this was the oldest restaurant in the world.
My
in Madrid.
unicorn.
Yeah, your unicorn. Yeah. So I do apologise, guys. Everybody, it's been a little bit all over the place tonight.
Bye-bye.
He's just trying to learn this program, how to transition the things, and I'm sure on my competition it's going to be a lot better. Definitely going to be a lot better. So we travelled all around Spain, different places. I was working, and I couldn't find a job as an executive chef because the money was not great. So that's why I decided I went back on the cruise ships and we moved back to Bulgaria. So I did a 4,000 kilometer journey from Fuengirola all the way to Varna. We didn't do it in one time. It was over a period of a few days. Actually, my mum was in the north of Spain, in just outside of Barcelona. So we went there first. We stayed there one night. We stayed one night in France.
I'm going to call.
A couple of nights in Italy. One night in Serbia. Okay. One night in Serbia, and then we spent our time through. One night again in, I think was Kalofa. One night in Kalofa, and then we got to Varna finally after about 6 days. In my Toyota Yaris, because we transferred a load of things over here plus the car, so I was able to keep my car here in Bulgaria. So, but since I've been here, I've absolutely loved it. Now I've finished with the cruise ships, and I'm going to start looking for a job. I do want to start cooking here in Bulgaria. Maybe I'm not going to be cooking traditional Bulgarian food. I'm not going to be cooking exactly British food, although there is a lot of British people here in Bulgaria. But still, I want to get a bit of a mix. Really, I want to work and I can really develop my language. This is the main reason for me wanting to start work here in Bulgaria. So and this is why I've started the channel, because before I came to Bulgaria, I had no knowledge about the place. I didn't realize about the history. I didn't realize about the beautiful nature. What have you got here, Jenny? She loves to draw. She loves to sing. She's very artistic. I think she's going to be something special when she grows up. Yeah. Oh, Paul Goodenough. You're here as well, are you? Ah, yes. Right. So, guys, I guess that's pretty much most of my story. If you've got any questions, I would love to answer them to you. You can write some questions now in the comments, and I will try to give you some answers while we're waiting for any questions to come through, because I know there's a slight delay. There is a slight delay. Greetings, Pablo Petkov from Germany. He's in Germany, obviously. I think he's probably Bulgarian with a name like Petkov, but working in Germany. Yeah. So if you want to ask me any question about my life, or if you guys have got any ideas, things that you would like me to do on my channel, things you'd like to see, please let me know, because I'm always looking for ideas, new inspirational things that you would like to see, or things that you would think that other people would find interesting. I mean, I'm always trying to get the word out there. So I think everybody knows on the internet nowadays, on YouTube, on Facebook, it's very difficult to be noticed, to be seen, and I want to get in front of the eyes of people that don't know Bulgaria, that not seen Bulgaria, and really show them what Bulgaria is all about. So, yeah. Yeah, Paul. I actually cooked some Yorkshire puddings a couple of weeks for some people. Maybe I might do a video about that actually one time. Somebody's just at the door. Give me 1 second.
Somebody, Mama. Thanks, so. Okay.
You speak with Mama now. Go on.
No.
Sorry guys, yeah, I'm back again. So yeah, Paul, I cooked them Yorkshire puddings for a few people around here. I did a Sunday roast for them one night. So yeah. Yeah. So this one here is doing the fan. Heidi, go and see Mama now. Go and see Mama.
No.
Heidi, go and see Mama.
Here. It's funny. You were down.
Go and see what she's doing. This fan is cold here, Jan. Hi Mario from Varna, how are you doing there? I just see you join us now. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you enjoyed like the story, and it's a little bit tricky to try to keep up with what's coming, what's going. Aha! Maybe you should check to work at Captain Cook. Actually, I heard Captain Cook is quite a nice restaurant. I've not eaten there before, but I've heard some great things about there. They cook with a lot of seafood, and sounds like a really great place. I'm looking definitely for something close, so Captain Cook could be on the thingy. Pablo, which is my favourite Bulgarian food. So I love Bulgarian grill, so steaks, you know, kebabchi, kufte. I love Bulgarian grill. But my favourite dish is kavomar, and that's why I've done a recipe for that one on my channel. I absolutely love kavomar because I'm a big meat eater. So put all that meat in there with some cabbage. I love it. Ha, Susanna, you finally joined us. Excellent. Nice to see you. Yeah. So, but other than that, I mean, a lot of Bulgarian food. It's got that. It can be very simple. It's just about the great ingredients here. A lot of people growing their own things at home. Yeah, and this is what makes Bulgarian food taste really great. Tomatoes here are amazing. I never used to like tomatoes before, but the tomatoes are the best in the world. I can't say how much I love the tomatoes here.
Yeah, you love the tomatoes. You think so?
T-Snow, definitely. I think a good British carvery would go down really well here, actually. When I cooked the other day, well, it was about a week or so ago now, I cooked a Sunday roast. So I got some nice beef, I got a nice bit of pork neck, some turkey. I did them Yorkshire puddings, Paul. Yeah, with some roast potatoes, nice vegetables. I made my own sauce with some homemade red wine, you know. So I also agree with you there. I think a nice British carvery would go down great here. Yeah, this is true, definitely. The only thing I miss as well, but I'm lucky enough I can cook it for myself.
Hello.
Hey, cheeky monkey here.
He's gonna catch me. He's very slow.
Very slow. Yeah. It was great. No. It was really great. Everybody was happy. Can you remember? So Karina's here. Hi, Karina. Yeah. Can you recommend a nice place for a weekend away in Bulgaria? Well, it all depends on what you want, really. If you come in summertime and you want, if you want to be by the sea, obviously in summertime, I recommend you stick away from this sunny beach or golden sands. Go to the people go to Sozopol.
Wait.
Come here to Varna. Varna is also a great place.
I'm looking for. Bye-bye.
Try to stay away from this because you pay a premium. They overcharge you. You get ripped off. I mean, even still can be a bit cheaper, but go with the locals. Go. I would definitely recommend Sozopol. I would recommend Neseba. Look for small towns. Definitely look for small towns. So Mario, when I studied, I was told Bulgarian kitchen is one of the healthiest. Yeah. I can't say. I wouldn't. I don't think I would agree with you there. To be fair, simply there's a lot of meat. There's a lot of protein. A lot of fatty things. I mean, you put a lot of the. I mean, wintertime is definitely not the healthiest food. Summertime, yeah, definitely.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, if you live by the sea, you also get some great fish dishes. You know, there's a lot of fish here, Black Sea fish, or you got by the thing in. This is healthy. So yeah, I would agree. It's a bit of 50-50, depends on what time of year it is. Place, sole, cod, etc. Yeah, yeah. So, you know, I do miss a nice bit of cod. And it is a shame that you have to go, if you want to go and get some sea bass or something, you have to go to Kaufland or to the big supermarkets. You can't really get this stuff at local markets. Yeah, also the pastries in the morning, Mario. This is, I mean, English breakfast, yeah, it's very unhealthy, but I think this zakuska is not too healthy also. Georgi, yeah, Georgi Nikolaev. Yeah, I've been here constantly for just under 2 years now, but I've been coming here in Bulgaria for on and off for about 8 years. 8 years total. I've been coming on and off. When I used to work on a different cruise line that I had done for the past 4 years, 3 years. Oh, Paul, Black Sea mussels. Come on, you must know about the Black Sea mussels. You know about them, I'm sure you know. Black Sea mussels, amazing. And if you eat them by the sea, who needs to go to a Michelin star when they're putting these things on your head, pretending that you're by the sea? You eat the Black Sea mussels directly from the sea. You know, if you can find, I've been told how amazing they are when you just take them straight from the sea yourself, put a pot on, bit of seawater, and that's it. You don't even need salt because you've got the salt in the seawater. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, so I mean, there's still a lot of things that I would like to learn about the Bulgarian kitchen. Definitely the pastry side, the bakery side, let me say. I mean, I would like to know how to make a nice banitsa, but I mean, making the dough myself, this would be a really nice thing to do, to learn how to make. So Mario, what do I miss from England? Which Manchester side do you support? I'm actually a red. Yeah, it's a wild. I've lost a little bit of touch with football. Paul can also tell you that. But we watched a couple of games on the ship, haven't we, Paul? Enjoyed a couple of games, but I'm a red, true and true, till I die. Miss from England, not very much. Don't really miss that much from England, to be fair. yeah. So MS681. No, it's absolutely my pleasure to popularize Bulgaria, uh, Bulgarian nature and cuisine. It needs to be popularized, and I think that this will also help me. If it's a little bit selfish, if you like, because I'm in this industry. So if Bulgaria becomes popular, this helps me with finding a good job, making my own business, if you like, maybe one day. So it is slightly selfish, if you like, but Bulgaria does need to be popularized because people don't, they've either got a bad experience about it or they don't have any experience about it. They know only Sunny Beach, Golden Sands, getting drunk, and this is not Bulgaria. So people need to see the good side of Bulgaria, the nature, the history, the culture, the people. So it's my pleasure. I'm making you hungry, I'm at Snow. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah, I've been learning a bit of Bulgarian. Actually, when I got with my partner Petia for the first time, um, I definitely wanted to learn. Um, she's always speaking to me in Bulgarian, and what I decided to do is I learned the alphabet first, so I can actually now. Because this is one of the differences with English. English is supposed to be one of the easiest languages in the world, but I would say it's one of the most difficult after Chinese and Arabic and everything to read and write because we have a lot of letters and a lot of things that just don't fit inside and they're not pronounced. So I learnt the alphabet in Bulgarian first. So now I can actually read Bulgarian easily. Quite often I don't know what I'm saying because I don't know the whole language, but it's quite interesting. This is an interesting point, but it's a very difficult language, and I'm going to be starting to. That's why I want to get to work here in the country, and I think that um, I will learn more on the job. Yeah, I definitely ain't missing Manchester, mate. That's for sure, Paul. Yeah, so Petty is not actually my wife, Gorgi. Um, but yeah, we both, she is Bulgarian. It's my partner, yeah. Um, and we both met each other on the cruise ships. Yeah. Um, and do you think that the people in Bulgaria are more happy than the people in UK? Um, I would say yes. I would say yes. Uh, Simply because the people here in Bulgaria, uh, it's a little bit, can be of a culture shock, if you like. What I realised is when I first came here is that people are more straight, they're more straight to the point, and it can seem like they're being harsh. So it seems like they're, if you're not, if you're like unhappy or something, but I understand this is the culture. So when you put this aside and you see how helpful the people are and how nice they are and how much they want to speak to you, especially if you're speaking a different language and you're trying to speak Bulgarian, how much they want to help you. I think the people are definitely more happier here. Uh, they say that the happiest people in the world are from India, you know? So I think the more developed your country is, the more stressed out you are, the more unhappy you are. So, seeing as Bulgaria is kind of in the middle, yeah, I think they're definitely more happier than the people in UK. Bulgarian food is the best, definitely tea snow. Uh, Fresh produce, outstanding. currently sat in the UK sulking and missing huge tomatoes. Well, I'm looking forward to them huge tomatoes that are coming very soon. Yeah, Gareth, you should open your own restaurant. I'm sure you can add unique Bulgarian British cuisine flair. Well, it's definitely. I mean, now now is definitely not the time to be opening restaurants and putting money towards that. But let's see how the things go. Hopefully, things will start to get back to normal sometime soon. And who knows? Maybe we could open something. Be a great idea. Yeah. Okay, so it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. I see now slowly. We have somebody from Constantine and Elena. Yeah. He's originally from Australia and his wife is Bulgarian. That's Mark M. Following a similar path. Great on you, mate. You a chef also? Are you in the travel and tourism industry at all? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward. I love the summer here in Bulgaria. It's scorching hot. I'm a person who really likes hot weather. I absolutely love I would every time be sat there sweating rather than shivering or stuck inside because it's raining outside, like in the UK, especially Manchester, the wettest part of the country. You're stuck in most of the time. Marky Mark, so your fiance, you're not a chef, you're in finance. Okay. Well, I bet you're happy you're here in Varna, definitely. Yeah, exactly, Gorgie. Simple life, simple way, and same mind for hundreds of years. Exactly. That's a great way to put it. That could be definitely why the people are a lot more happier here. Yeah, I mean, and you got so much to be proud of as well within the country. So yeah, yeah, definitely great. Definitely. Obviously, I don't want to recommend too much to too many people. Just that they come here on vacation. You know, not that everybody come to live here. There's a bit of a joke at the moment that because all the British seem to be coming, that soon it'll turn into England because more there's only 7 million Bulgarians here, so that means if 10 million British come over, then there'll be more British than Bulgarians, so the country will turn almost British. So we still want it to keep Bulgarian. Is there anyone who would could take a drone shot for me near Obzor? Or do you know? I'm exactly your man. I have a drone. I have actually drone shots of Obzor. If you check out one of my videos on my channel, but if you want, we can meet up. That's Chris. Goodbye, Alta. Alta Servant. Sorry if I pronounce your name incorrect. But check me out. Check me out on Facebook. Search me Gareth Lee Gradwell on Facebook. And do you live in Obzor? Do you, Chris? You live in Obzor, or you live? Yeah, because check me out on Facebook. Send me a private message on Facebook, and we can probably meet up, and I can do that for you. I can do you a nice drone shot there? Is it specific something? Is it something for a business or means old age poverty? Poverty. Okay, I don't catch you exactly what you mean there, but we can see. Would you, Georgi, would you come back to UK because of the better salary and the higher standard of living there? Not at all. Not in the slightest. I love it here. I'm here to stay. I'll retire here. Yeah. More important for me is this is more of a freer country, you know, and the mentality of the people that they still growing their own things. You know, you don't have to go to the super. I want to learn how to do these things, grow your own things. I want to make my own rakia. I want to grow my own fruits, vegetables, so I can make my own pickles for the winter. I want to go to some guy and say, can I buy half a pig off you because I want to make my own hamon. I want to cure my own meats. So this is impossible in England. You would not be able to do this. Not at all. Not at all. I think it's even illegal to make your own alcohol in England. You know, so I would not even dream about coming back. So you live in Switzerland, dear Chris. Like to move as fast as possible. Yeah, well then contact me on Facebook and we'll speak further about what you want me to send you, what kind of drone shot you want of Obzua. I mean, you can have a look on my channel. I have, there's a video that's called, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it says, you have to see this place. You have to visit this place or your next vacation destination. And you'll see some drone shots there that I've got of Obzua. And if you want, contact me on Facebook and we will talk what I can do for you there. So Gareth, is autumn you come with me and when we make rakia, homemade wine? Oh, definitely. I'm going to have quite a few apricots, I think, this winter time, this autumn time. So if you know how to make it, yeah, we can get together and you can show me how to make it. Okay, Chris, excellent. Yeah, I mean, this whole the great thing about this country is the things you can learn here. I've been in the kitchens for 23 years now, and every day you learn some things, but even things that I knew how to do, they do it a different way here. And, you know, sometimes it's better. It's never worse, you know, but sometimes it's a lot better. So I really appreciate learning things from people. I have a friend here, I think some of you know him, Norman, Chef Norman, and he's in the group Taste of Bulgaria. He's been on a couple of my videos, and I have a lot of admiration for him because he's got a lot of passion, and there is a lot of things that I've learned from him that I've seen, and that's just because he's got this ability to go, he don't care. He go talk to the old baba on the street, the old grandma on the street, and he start to ask her all these things and that, and then he gets to know, and then he knows this one, he knows that other person, he knows how to make tea, he knows which herbs to take. He's constantly asking questions, and a lot of people have knowledge. It's Petia often gives me a hard time because in the UK we are slightly made to be stupid in a way, you know, and she's often asking me, what's the name of that tree? What's the name of that tree? Because she doesn't know in English, she knows in Bulgarian. But often I don't know. And it can be a little bit embarrassing for me sometimes because, you know, we're brought up in two different worlds where this kind of, in the UK, you're almost made to be stupid. It's sad really, but you know, but coming here, my brain has opened up. I've started to learn new things that people just take second nature for granted here. They take for granted. So I cannot thank the people here in Bulgaria enough for me being able to open my mind, you know. Hi, this is from okay, that's Vyacheslav. Vyacheslav. That's a new name. I've not heard that one. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Vyacheslav. So Vyacheslav says, "Hi Gareth, what a surprise to see you online. What is Varna's district you like the most? And do you think hypothetically about to change city centre for personal house and suburbs, and why?" So, I mean, actually I live in Latna Trachea Kino, and I like it here because I'm just on the edge of the blue zone, so I'm not paying at the moment, but that can come at any time. Oh, Slav. Okay, I'll call you Slav. That's easier, yeah. Hypothetically, what to change about the city centre? It's definitely the parking. I mean, this issue here with the parking is crazy. Now you cannot change the fact that they've built all these high-rise buildings, and you know each family has a lot of. I mean, you can see on my last video, there's been a lot of conflict. Yeah, I had a lot of comments backwards, forwards, people arguing on the video. But somebody made a very good comment that they should somehow make some underground parking. And whether you make the people pay for the residents, and then you totally ban parking in the city centre, I think this would be a good idea. But then you've got some underground parking for people, because there is still people who live in the centre, and you cannot expect them to walk 2 kilometres to go and get their car. So Chris, yeah, perfect how you explain it. I feel exactly the same when I feel Bulgaria. Exactly, yeah. I mean, of course. So yeah, you just connect to me on Facebook, and then we will talk about this drone shot of Observe for you. No problem. But yeah, I mean, in Bulgaria, I have a few. I'm not going to spoil it now. I mean, I have a video coming soon of a few things that I dislike about Bulgaria, because I cannot always. I'm promoting Bulgaria in a positive light, but often people don't believe YouTubers that are not honest. People who are putting videos up on YouTube and it's only positive, good, amazing, perfect, then people stop to believe you. So I thought it would be a good idea for me to show things where I disliked it a little bit, you know, so then I can show a balance, and that people seeing that I'm honest. I'm honest about what I'm saying. You know? Yeah. So, I mean, if anybody really appreciate anybody who's got any great ideas about things that I can help promote, things you would like to see, or things that you think other people would like to see. I'm always trying to go for them smaller areas. You know, sometimes we'll see how the things going in the future, but I want to try to promote them smaller businesses, them smaller towns. I just came back 10 days ago or so from Elena, which, I mean, everybody's heard about Elensky, but not a lot of people have been to Elena. Not even many Bulgarians have not been when I've posted posts in Taste of Bulgaria on Facebook. So I'm going to these smaller towns. You know, next week I'll be going to Banya, which is just outside of Bansko. And not going to Bansko, you know, not going to the big town. Try to go to the smaller towns, promote, see what's around in that area, and yeah, show this to the people. Not show to this that the places that everybody knows, everybody has been to, everybody's seen, you know. So exactly, Mario. No worries, perfect. And that's why I should also show a little bit the negative side. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, I definitely want to thank you for staying with me, especially with the video quality. You know, I'm also just learning this new program that I'm doing. If I do any more live streams in the future, I can promise you I'll be a little bit better organized. I'm going to, I can have a little bit of music in the background. I was just also playing with these things. And if I ever get a bit more material for the future, where I can definitely, you know, make sure it's a little bit more professionalized. I like it to be a good viewing for the people. That's what I like to do. I like to try to entertain people as well as bring new information to people, and that's my whole point of what I'm trying to do here on this channel. So I'm going to leave you for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure, and don't forget to check out some of them videos that I've done. If you've not seen any of my videos, I definitely recommend that you go and check out a few of them, the negative ones and the positive ones. And yeah, look out for new ones in the future. I've got some Elena videos coming. I've got some more cost of living coming, and yeah, I've got some really great ideas coming up for summer as well. So look out for them. Yeah. So thank you, T Snow, Mark M. Thanks for that. It's been a pleasure, and have a good night and a great weekend, everybody. Thank you very much.